Hello and welcome to Marriott MBA Today. I'm your host, Cameron Rich. We have a great episode in store for you today because Nate Packer is here to discuss the Consulting Club, one of my favorite people.
You're one of my favorite people too.
No, really?
Yeah.
Should we hug it out?
Yeah,
hug it out. Nothing like a spontaneous BFF moment on the air.
All right.
Well, Nate, let's. I don't even know where to go from there. Let's start out. Will you tell our viewers a little bit about what the Consulting Club is?
Sure. Well, so the Strategy and Consulting Club is one of the most active clubs in the MBA program. It started about 2 years ago, and it's designed to help students prepare for the interview process and careers in the consulting industry.
Okay, and now that we know a little bit about the Consulting Club, why should students want to participate and be involved with it?
So the consulting industry there's a lot of reasons to go into consulting, and the club is designed to help you get into the process. It tends to have one of the more rigorous interview processes. The interviews include both the case studies as well as behavioral-based questions. And so it takes a little bit more preparation and a little more energy and effort in order to really be ready to knock it out of the park when it comes to interview time. And so the club meets every week, and we spend time looking at strategic frameworks, talking about consulting companies, and trying to network and provide opportunities for students to interview.
So you have cases every week that you meet, or is
Correct. Probably 75% of the time, and we'll talk about a framework, and then we'll do practice cases.
Do you do the cases right there, or do students go home and do them, come back prepared, or how does that work?
Yeah, that's a great question. So typically, we'll spend the first 15 minutes or so of the workshop talking about a framework, and then we'll have a case that we do on the spot. We'll partner up and or do a group case together.
Okay, and do you have visitors that come at all, or?
Yeah, yep. So just actually 2 weeks ago, we had an alumni from PwC that came and they did a case workshop, and they taught us kind of generally how PwC approaches case interviews and gave us some advice, and so it was a great networking opportunity to hear from professionals in the industry as well. We try to include that as part of our regular meetings. Okay,
and I'm going to broaden the topic a little bit with this question. There might be a lot of students out there that are thinking about doing consulting, or they're not sure they want to, or they might not know what they want to do. Why would somebody want to consider a career in consulting?
Yeah, so I think there's a lot of reasons. Consulting is an industry that is appealing for the exposure that you get to company executives as well as to different industries. It's a great learning opportunity, and it's a great way to start a really strong trajectory for your career. Yeah. The compensation is great, and you also get a lot of exit opportunities. And so coming out after you've been a consultant for several years, you've worked for several companies, you've seen many different industries, and you've got great training and background. And so you have the opportunity to go in and add value to a lot of different organizations, so it's very appealing with the exit opportunities.
And there's a lot of tools that you learn, even if you don't go into consulting. There's a lot of valuable tools that you can learn just coming to the club, right? And even to put that on your resume, it's just going to add value.
Yeah, well, really, so for me, just a personal example to that end, I interviewed and practiced a lot of case interviews and chased consulting pretty hard for my internship opportunities, and I ended up getting invited to interview with Amazon. And in my Amazon interview, I had a little mini case, and I felt very prepared for that, even though I hadn't spent the time focusing on the corporate finance roles. When they gave me a case, I was prepared based on the consulting club practice that I had done.
Okay, and finally, before I let you go, when do you meet? Where do you meet?
Yeah, so this year, this semester, we're meeting on Thursday nights in room W122 in the Tanner Building. But people can join the club and find out, get on our email list by going to the Clubs and Associations link on the Marriott Schools website. You can pay your membership dues, and then you'll get included on all of the emails that are sent out, notifying about alumni events, case workshops, and our weekly activities.
Okay, well, it's always a pleasure, Nate. Thanks for stopping by. Becky, sorry for stealing your husband on your birthday. He's coming home right now to take you out, right?
I'm on my way.
And to the rest of the viewers, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.